Good morning, computer. Good morning, computer.
Good morning, Commander.
Activate stream.
Done, Commander.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Prospero, Thunderchild logging in for the day. Hope that you're doing well, whatever it is, wherever you are. I trust and hope that you are having a good one. We're going to be doing some Cities Skylines 2 and using Right Anywhere mod to fix a bunch of things. So I'm really looking forward to it. Super excited. Can't wait to get into it and play with it and have some fun. I did experiment a little bit offline with it, so it is a thing, but I'm here and happy to teach anybody who would like to learn how to use it, So I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. So we are starting awful early today, and I was just in the mood to start early, so we're going to start early. And then we're going to go ahead and get into it and get started. So we're going to load into Chester, and we'll switch screens here momentarily. In the meantime, I want to say thank you very much to Michael Maxon, Michael Jackson, but backwards. Thank you very much for your follow. Bide45, thank you for your follow. Hippie Redneck Geek, thank you again for your follow. And Easy Pimpin', thank you very much for your follow. I'm just glad to have all of you guys hanging out, saying hello. Let's get started.
Done, Commander.
Alright, looks like I have the wrong game loaded up in the stream, so that would be my mistake. We're going to fix that real quick in about 2 shakes of the lens too. And here we go. Alright. Time for some City Skylines. So here we are, we're back in Chester. Of course, Chester started off over here in Old Chester, where we had that big fire at. The city's mostly rebuilt since last stream. The population's at 54,000. And then, of course, we built the greater Chester area over here. And we're going to need to plan out a new city over here at some point. So we do need to figure out what we're doing with this bridge across here, how it's going to link in. But I think I'm just going to work on some detailing here, and then we're going to move over to New Blackwood here in a little bit. And that's kind of generally the plan. Well, we need to fix that. Hadn't realized that that was still a thing. Oh wow, a bunch of these interchanges all got messed up. So, experiencing some minor gridlock. I'm hoping that it opens up here in just a minute, though. Oh, Mastermind. You know what? I looked to see
Wizard battle!
what's going on. I looked to see if you were online. I did not see you there. I'm not showing you online. Oh, it's Tuesday. Mastermind, I apologize. I completely forgot that it was Tuesday. Otherwise, I would have started at like 9 or 10 or 11 o'clock like I usually do. I completely forgot that it was Tuesday. But I appreciate the lurk. You know what? I think the days just got away from me. I think you could, like, understand that. So... I think we fixed this traffic problem. I think, yeah, it's clearing up. I think we're okay. Alright, so we're going to use Write Anywhere mod. And I've been really looking forward to using it. Mastermind, absolutely you should. You should definitely, like... reach out and say hello and tell everybody you're about to stream, because I really could give two craps about that. I'm not in it to like make $1 million, so feel free to drop a link to your stream, please, sir. Let everybody know that you're going streaming, and everybody don't forget to follow and say hello and go check out Mastermind's stream tonight. Because, I mean, you know, there's only so much city building that you can watch at one time. Every now and then you gotta shake it up. You gotta go see what else is going on. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is work on the Fiery Buddha Club. And we're gonna use Write Anywhere, so we're gonna do Control W or Shift W. Whoops, not Shift W. Definitely Control W is Write Anywhere. Is it Control Shift W? That's what it was. Alright. The Fiery Buddha. We need to come up with a logo for that too, if we can. I'm gonna try. Fiery Buddha. Alright, I think... I might adjust that real quick. We're gonna adjust that ambient noise there. Just a little too much for me. All right. Save image as. Alright, the fiery Buddha. Darn it, I keep doing that. Alright, here we go. We're going to try this out here. The fiery Buddha. It's going to be text. Alright, we're going to lock in. It's going to take us inside the building. There's our text right there. Back up. Now the text, when you create the text, it appears in the center of the building at the ground level. So you go in, you hit this button here, and it'll take you into the building. And from there, we'll just adjust it. We're going to take it up. And then we should be able to move it over this way. Oops. I did not mean to do that. So we're gonna, this is the one. There we go. Fix the angle on that. And then move the Z and Y axis and rotate in the X axis. I think this is the one I want. There we go. So now that looks like it'll be on the front of the building. Now we just need to adjust it. Alright, so we turn the camera off. We're going to check it. It's pretty close. You're not going to be able to notice it, especially from like really high away. So now we've named Buddha's Club. The Fiery Buddha, we've got it. There's only one thing left to do. We're going to adjust the size of our lettering. I want to give it 50% more. 50% was too much. Go with 25. That's perfect. And then we're going to adjust the color palette by hitting this button here. Alright, and we're going to go with a red, a deep red. The Fiery Buddha, I like it. And then there we go. It's now a lit sign. I don't light it too much, but it's lit enough that when you're driving down the road, it kind of looks okay. But at night, it'll actually light up and glow. So that'll be cool. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to copy this now. Whoops. Copy. Paste. And we're going to do it as a child. So now we have the copy selected. Hold on 1 second.
Bye guys, good luck with the stream and have lots of tornadoes and hurricanes.
Why would you do that? Why?
How big of a city do you have?
Oh my gosh. 50,000 people.
Yes!
Oh my.
Bye!
Good night. Love you. Perfect. All done. And that, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so and that's basically how it works. Now I got to come up with some imagery, and I will. The internet's being a butt right now. But you can add images too. So let's go options, gameplay, day-night visuals. Here's the fiery Buddha at night. That looks like a pretty banging club, not gonna lie. So, Buddha, one of my followers, bought this building a while back. We designed it. All right. So I think we're just going to like name a bunch of buildings. Like for instance, this hospital. Or we're definitely throwing Prosperity Enterprises across the top of this. Control Shift W. Select an item. New item. Alright, prosperity. Enterprises. Alright, and that text should appear in the center of the building. There it is. We're just going to take it up and out. There's our text right there. It's probably hard to see on the stream, but we're going to go ahead and bring that text forward. I think right there is good. We're going to double the height of this. We're going to triple the height of it. There we go. That's better. All right, Prosperity Enterprises. I think I like that.
Prospero isn't in control. He's just exceptionally persuasive. Hey, Trouble, how's it going? Good to see you. Guys, go check out Don't Call Me Steph's channel. She prefers to be called Kittens. Everybody call her Kitten. But that's the name of her channel. Click on her little icon there and go check her out and say hello and hit the buttons, tell the algorithm she does a good job. How are you tonight? Are you doing well? Oh, I like that blue. It's very vibrant.
Break for 30 seconds.
Copy. Perfecto. 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 Yes. Excellent. Beautiful. Love it. I know. Isn't it awesome? That's so cool. I'm geeking out, honestly. Like, I'm trying to be all cool and suave on the stream to like, yeah, I'm totally meaning to do this. This is so awesome. But in reality, I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, ah! It's still on the wall. Yeah, that's on the wall. This one's hanging off. So not quite perfect, but it's getting there. There, now it's on the wall. That's freaking awesome. No, I'm just saying, that's awesome. All right, that'll make a good little corporate office there. So, what are we naming our hospital, guys? Like, we're gonna fix everything. We're gonna name this hospital. We can name it Mercy Hospital, but I feel like that's a little cliche. More than just a Band-Aid. In the medical clinics, a small medical clinic. This is a larger one now, but when we had the small one on the ambulance, we always referred to them as Doc in a Box. Kind of like a play off of Jack in the Box restaurants. We used to call them Doc in a Box. Stokes Propaganda Station. We need to figure out how we're going to name that one. And we have to name Trixie's Tornado Garden over here too. Alright, we're going to put a couple commercial blocks in here. So I want people to start, like, coming here to, like... Alright. We're going to let the simulation run, and hopefully this will put people that park here to come visit. And then... really need a sign, or like a billboard or something. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I totally forgot to do something over here. I forgot to add in the logo. Image. Logos. Transparent token. Focus in on it. There it is. Up we go. Into the wild blue yonder. Here we go. Into the sky. Lavandus. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Let's see if 350 is bigger. No. Going all the way to 400. We might get away with 500. It's just a little bit shy of 500. We're going to do 475. Perfect. And then we're going to put it right over here. Now, we're going to go into Prosperity Enterprises thing right here. We're going to copy the color code. Control C. And then we're going to do the same over here. Set the lighting level to 1. Nice. But I think this is supposed to be 0, and then this one. W. PE logo. I feel like the color problem that we're having is because of it's already has like a color hue to it.
Diner offers great food and great fun. If you're looking for a good time, come on down to Damska's. Damska's Diner, the only one.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads.
Hey, I'm just happy to have my logo in the game. I think that's cool.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip.
But you could just be like a non-lit logo.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour.
Just having the name lit up is pretty cool.
Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
I think I'll leave that like that for right now. Copy, paste. Okay, and then we're gonna bring this all the way over here. And then we're gonna invert it. So we're gonna rotate. Perfect. 180. This back sign here, we're going to move over just a tad. And then go back to our logo. Oops. Right there. And into the wall. And then back out again. And now it's painted on the wall. It'd be a little bit better if it was on like a white surface, but I like it like this. So let's look at the paint scheme here. If we turned this black, and then turned one of the other blacks blue. I just accidentally reset the color scheme of this building here. Still looks good though. Still looks good. Alright, we're gonna take our color scheme from here. Put it back on here, and it's not working. That's okay. We're just breaking everything. Paint. What is going on? There we go. Back to normal. Back to the way the good Lord intended it to be. Blue. I don't know. I'm trying the thingy. Yes, I am. Where's the helipad? Asking Moose, he knows a lot. Need a helipad in the rectangular building. I don't know if this one will have a helipad though. I have to do the one in Blackwood City. Blackwood City needs some work. We've been neglecting it lately. Alright. I deleted the small district right around Prosperity Enterprises property. I feel like we don't need it anymore. I think the name speaks for itself now. But I am still looking for a name for this hospital. I would really like to name the hospital. So if anybody's got an idea for the hospital name, I am very much open to hearing. Good Samaritan Hospital. Oh, I like that one. We'll do that. Oh, lordy. That was a lot. Gore Warrior, thank you very much for your first time chat. Glad to have you on board. Good Samaritan Hospital was, I think, the winner of St. God's Hospital is pretty cool. I do like that one. How are you? I hope you're well. I got that from that movie Idiocracy. I have not seen that movie yet. I like the game, but make sure your computer can run it because it can be hard on a system. When you get into the really high populations anyway. And we are using mods, so just keep in mind that because we are using mods, your gaming experience might differ from that of the people you watch. What GPU? So you can find all of the specs for my computer in the About section on the on my profile, because it's not something that I have memorized. So I'd love to brag about it and tell you all about it, but I can't because I don't remember. Hospital. Should it be down here or should it be up here right next to the thing? And we should probably make it a little bit more intense to match the... .000, and maybe we just deepen that red just a little so it kind of matches the full red, no puzzies. Should we put it at, maybe we keep it down here, but we do another bigger one up it across the top? Is it a more detailed Sim City? I would like to think so. It's only a year old. And depending on whichever version of Sim City was the last one you played. I think the weird shape of this is going to be a challenge to put the name on here. Maybe I'll put it over here and over here for the traffic coming and going this way. And we're just going to make this easy. We're turning it 90 degrees. Oh no, just a little too big. Too big. A little too big. Still just a little too big. I like it. Kitten, you did good on naming that one. Yeah, we've already put HH62H, thank you very much for your follow. Glad to have you. Welcome aboard. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. It has upgrades. Yes, yes, yes. So this one only increases patient capacity by 60. We already did the 450 increase and the medical helicopter increase. So I'm not worried about an extra 50 beds. I don't want the extra tower, to be honest. I wanted it to fit inside this square here. And I'm
Join your neighbors in the nightly Unity Hour, where screens across New Blackwood City broadcast synchronized affirmations. It's not just about reducing thought deviation and microtreasons. It's about bonding through shared repetition. After all, a city that chants together stays together.
So, Mrs. Prospero with the propaganda for all my little pixel citizens, keeping them in line and underfoot as where they need to be. I mean influence with the detailed parts. I'm not sure what you mean, Lavandus. I am not following you. I wish I was. When adding the upgrade, changes any part that you have detailed, making it useless. I don't know. It's a good experiment. Let's find out. Nope. It didn't change anything I had detailed. I love this mod. This mod is like the best thing ever. Look what we did over here. We got Fiery Buddha's Club up and running at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna get a image of a Buddha that's on fire, like a really nice like image, not like a bad one, but like a background of fire around a Buddha that's like meditating, and I'm gonna put it like right here to get his club up and running. We got people going into the club too. I gotta fix that. The change company mod. I don't think so. I did get the mod that, I did get a new mod. I got a bunch of new mods, to be honest, though. But I got the one that lets me pick what type of industrial zoning we'd have. Which, that was pretty cool. I really liked that. I might get something similar for the commercial, but I haven't decided yet. One that manually changes production of the buildings. I think I looked at it, but I don't think I actually settled on getting it. I think I wanted to like kind of revisit some of my cities today and put some detailing into them. And at some point, I'll probably switch into Manor Lords and some Skyrim at some point tonight because I'm in one of those meh kind of moods. But I just really wanted to kind of get into a couple of cities and catch up on some detailing that needed to be done. For example, putting the signs on buildings that people have purchased. That's really what I really wanted to get going on that. One thing I'm really interested in doing. So I know that Firefighter Stokes, he bought this building here, this radio station for propaganda purposes. I got to get with him to figure out how he wants to adorn it. But once we have figured it out, so he usually watches the VODs because he's a day shift person and I'm more of a night owl. So eventually he will watch this VOD, and when you do, sir, hit me up with a message in my Discord and let me know what radio call signs you want, what your alphabet letters you want for your radio station, and then yeah, we're gonna totally put some detailing on it to work on it. But speaking of detailing, we're gonna go ahead and save Chester here. And then we're going to go ahead and head on over to New Blackwood City, the flagship, the biggest city I have. There's a lot of detailing that needs to be done in this city. It's been neglected while we've been building Chester. Hear all the extra fans turning up on my computer. Alright, all done. Alrighty. New Blackwood City, folks. A beast of a city. Complete with the main headquarters for Prosperity Enterprises. Oh, snap! Firefighter Stokes, we were just talking about you. Literally just talking about you on the stream, sir. Landing at 2341 tonight. Okay, well, I'm glad to have you while I have you. The radio station that you built in the other city, I need you to figure out what kind of call signs and stuff you want. This is Clovis's. He used WCLV. Excuse me. All right. So we're going to do some work over here on Clovis's. Thank you, Kitten. I appreciate the
We interrupt this
comment.
to bring you a special news bulletin.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by fires. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
All right. Now, I could do really big letters down the side here, which I might do. I was going to put it across the top right here, which is why I cleared that level. We're going to try it with one first and see how it comes out. So we're going to do W. We're going to make the size 400. We're going to zoom in on it. Into the building we go. Alright, it clearly didn't work. But that's okay. We're just going to keep bringing it up. It's a tall building. It takes a little bit. There's our W right there. I took it the wrong way. Alright, we're going to put it back inside the building. Because I meant to be affecting its elevation. That puts it back inside the building at the center. Here we go. There's our elevation. We bring it out of the building here. We're going to take it to the other side of the building. Because that's the side I want it on. I feel like we're hoisting it up on a crane to put it up on the building. Ah. Alright, we're going to increase the size of this again. And again. Perfect. Yes, we're going to do WCLV right here along the side. And at top, across the top, we're going to put Clovis Radio. So I just wish I knew what color was his favorite color. That'll be great coming down the highway, being able to see the radio towers and stuff. WPPR, the only news you need. Prospero Propaganda Radio. Alright. We'll head back over to Chester here in just a minute. I'm gonna finish Clovis's radio station, and then we'll jump back over to Chester and do yours. You're gonna go check out the requirements? Okay. Let's take a look. I want to take a look at you guys didn't tell me I forgot to load stream avatars. I was in such a hurry to get up and get going today. I want to go take a look over at Clovis's channel real quick. And I'm doing so hoping he does not mind. But by all means, guys, please make sure you do me the favor and hit the buttons that tell Clovis that you think he's awesome. We're gonna go look over at his channel real quick. And let's see here. Clovis. Clovis likes green. I thought I remembered that about him when I was that's why I picked green when I was looking at his detailing. But it looks like Clovis likes green. He likes a dark green kind of color. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give him green lettering on his radio station. Your green is 00F00. Okay. I still want it to like kind of look lit up though at night. So dark enough that it looks like it's a sign. Or during the day, but lit up at night. And then we're just going to copy this and paste. And then we'll come down to this one and we're just going to drag it down. Oops. We'll change the letter to be a C. Oh no. There we go. And then we're going to copy. Paste. Drag it down. Change the letter to be an L. And then we're going to copy. Paste. Change this letter to be a V. Yes. I really hope he likes that. I really do. I gotta say that's awesome. That's really cool. Just turning my camera view to make sure the sign appears attached to the wall. Does not appear floating. Because that is important to me. Alright, we're going to come back up here to the W. We're going to copy it again. And we're going to bring it up to about here. Change the size of this back down to a 1. Okay, maybe not a 1. Maybe we'll go with 2. That might kind of work. 3 is good. We're gonna go with 300. All right, and then we're going to adjust it over to here. Clovis Radio. There we go. It's gonna be partially floating, but that's okay. I don't think, unless we get super close to it, I don't even think you can tell. Oh, that makes me so excited. I really think Clovis is going to like that. I really hope he does. I really, really do. That makes me so freaking happy. I might have to knock down some of these buildings right here so people can see the building as they drive down the road. That makes me happy. Alright, I got more to do. But we're going to go work on Firefighter Stokes's fire station. And Not only the... Oh, yeah. No, he's got a fire station over here. Hey, what did we call this fire station? The Stokes Firehouse. Alright. I could write fire and then department right here. Or I could write Stokes and then fire and then department. If it wasn't for this clock right in the way... I guess I could put it right across here. Oh, snap! It's a raid! Here comes Leashy live, guys. Everybody head on over to Leashy's channel. Hit the buttons and tell the algorithm she's doing a great job, because she is. And, yeah, when she pops up, you click on her button in the chat and hit follow. Leashy, did you have a good stream? I saw you in the zoo earlier. I was enjoying... Oh, snap. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we have jealousy going on. We have jealousy. I am Prospero Thunderchild, and apparently the doggies got jealous. They're jealous. They heard the computer sounds. They think that it's time for something. Hello, everybody. I am Prospero Thunderchild. You got some really great tips. Oh, good. I'm so glad. That's so awesome. So awesome. Yes, the puppers, they need their cookies. Yes, they do. Puppers need their cookies. But I am Prospero Thunderchild, and I'm glad to see everybody. Glad to have everybody on board. But yeah, I think that's wonderful. Did you get my monkey enclosure built yet? I need monkeys in your zoo. Your citizens are not getting their money's worth. They're not getting poo thrown at them. We need monkeys. You have lemurs now. Lemurs are pretty cool. Do lemurs throw poo at people? If they count if they throw poo at people. Totally not an agent of chaos here. But we're doing some detailing today here in Cities Skylines, and I'm really glad that you had a good stream. That makes me happy. Honestly, I don't know the answer, and now I want to know. Let's find out. We will find out together. Because you know what? The internet knows everything, so we're going to find out. Let's go ahead and take a look. Do lemurs throw poop? It's sad that oh, yes, they do. Lemurs do throw poop. Particularly ruffled lemurs are known to throw their poop as a way to assert dominance. According to Google, which is funny because your Google said no, but my Google said yes. That's funny that we got two different answers from Google. Let that go to show you, everybody. Do not trust Google. Do your own research. Cite sources. The internet is a terrible source when you're writing your research papers. All right. So we're gonna write the Lavandis is gonna be the tiebreaker. Lavandis is gonna tie break. It's awesome. We're doing some detailing. We're naming this firehouse, so we're getting ready to do this. Now I'm gonna hit this button. We're gonna zoom into
Infrastructure failure? Not on our watch. That was buffering, a reflection on morality. Now streaming on all public kiosks.
Mrs. Prospero keeping the citizens of Blackwood City in line. You hear that, folks? Know your role. Go about your business. Alright. Gotta keep these little pixel citizens in line. They must run the city. Alright. So yeah, I think we're going to do Stokes Firehouse or Stokes Fire Department. So it looks like the general consensus is that lemurs do not throw feces. Alright. Stokes Firehouse. And we are zoomed in. We're going to go ahead and bring it up. And then we're going to bring it forward. And step to the left. And to the left. And another left. Alright, it's going to go right there. We're going to change the size of this. We're going to bring it down to about half the size. There we go. So we reduce the size by half.
Commercial! Commercial!
Break for 30 seconds.
Oh no, it's a commercial. I didn't get to see the warning, so I could not hold off on the commercial on Twitch, so that's my bad. Yup, we got the commercial bot fixed. I hate commercials. I am going to take the moment to use the restroom and get a drink, and I hope you guys do too while the commercials run. Quick BRB. Alright, I am back. Thank you very much for your patience. Looks like the commercial break has ended, which is good. Alrighty, get settled in here. Gonna roll back this thing here. I got 2 Pet the Doggo redeems, so I'm gonna do another Pet the Doggo here in another minute. Bad cops, bad cops. What you gonna do when they don't fit? Yeah, give me a minute. So, Lishi, I hope you're still there. I truly, truly do. Lishi, I want to put your farm in my game. I need a screenshot from above. So, if you could get me a screenshot of your farm, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. I want to put your farm in my game. So what I was thinking is giving you a farm like over in here or back in here, but I want to, or over in here in my rural areas. I want to put your farm in my game. So I really need a screenshot of your map layout so that way I can design your farm and put it in my city. But yeah. Where's my firehouse? There it is. Alright, we're going to get back to some detailing here. I mean, can we really do any other color other than red for this, though? Like, I feel like the sign has to be red. And I'm trying to decide if this light is enough. Like, maybe we added additional light sources. Or if we light it up. But there we go. We got the Stokes Firehouse. Maybe take this down to 40. And we bring it down to there. It kind of lights up the name. Alright, we're going to save that. Thought I had new black. Oh, yeah, there it is. New Blackwood 21. Alright, and then we need to go back and do the radio station. So let's go do that. We're going to go back to Chester. And we're going to look at the radio station for Mr. Stokes. I loaded the wrong save, so that's my bad. Pay no attention to my errors. I was just checking that the old save was still working. It was totally intentional, totally deliberate. Just checking the backup files. God, that's loud. Can I add signs in moving things like fair wheel charts? I don't know what a fair wheel chart is, but I can add certain signs in because I was able to load in my logo and throw it on my building. Oh, Lishi, there you are, Lishi. Did you catch what I was saying about wanting to add your farm into my game? So I want to throw your farm in on my main city and New Blackwood, because like Clovis added his radio station, and you know, we're building embassies for each other, for all of us Skylines players. So we're actually, all of our Skylines players are streamers. We're all basically building embassies for each other's cities and stuff like that. And I want to add in your farm. Yeah, you can raise whatever you want there. We'll call it Lishi Lives Duck Farm. But I want to build it. But what I need from you to make this happen is I really need some sort of screenshot of the map layout of your farm. Whether it be an above view or something like that. Because I want to design it so it looks somewhat similar to the layout of your farm. So if we could do that, I would greatly appreciate that. And Stokes, if you're there, could you repeat what it was? So I'm going to look through the chat. But if you're there, you could save me the trouble and tell me what we were naming this radio station again. That's right, I remember. You have lots of farms. Well, just pick the one that you like the most. That's your best one, your favorite one. And I'm gonna try and recreate it in Cities Skylines and make it. On second thought, all right, here we go. Going up the elevator, there we go, new text. Okay, so, and as a reminder, when we use this mod, the text always appears at the center ground level of the building, so it's always inside the building, and you have to kind of hit the camera button and then drag the camera up to get it to appear above the building so you can work on it. All right. This is going to be the Stokes radio station. Now, Stokes is a day shift kind of guy, so we're gonna give him, we're gonna call him maybe Don in the morning, Stokes in the morning. I don't know. We're gonna advertise a morning show for him. So what should we call it? Stokes in the AM. I like it. Alright, we're going to move this over to here. We're going to rotate it 90 degrees. We're going to increase the size to 300, I think. A little too big. We're going to bring it back to 250. And I think that'll work. Stokes in the morning. Alright, so Stokes radio. And we're going to change the color. Stokes, what color you like? What color do you like? Give me a color, any color. Oh yeah. Fire engine red. Yes. Okay, so we have Stokes in the morning. We're going to try and sync this just... Alright, it's hanging off of that lip. That's what it's doing. And then... we're going to... Of course, we got to light it. It has to be lit. There we go. Now, it's a little bright with the sun on it right now, but we'll get it fixed. Copy, paste. Do do do. Do 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 do. I wonder if we should even invest in a sign on this side of it. Because we've got all of this air conditioners and stuff here. Oops. Alright. Rotate this 180. Oh, that made it upside down. That was the wrong axis. Great job, Prospero. Way to do your maths. There we go. Alright. Maybe... take this back to a 100 sized, and I'll probably adjust that. Ugh. Totally messed that up. A radio station needs a helo pad. We could certainly look at that. All right, it's centered on the building. You know, I feel like these are just like air vents. Maybe it doesn't matter if we put something over top of them. I mean, it's only people's health. It's not like it's anything important, right? Alright, we got to put radio call signs down this side. And we're going to do the radio call sign letters down this side. Cover them up. Yes. It makes for stronger employees when they have to face adversity. And improper ventilation, it was just perfect. Alright. We are going to do this side. We're going to copy and then paste. All right, and then he said WPPR. So W. And then our W should be right there. It is. Move it to this side. Bring it forward just a tad. And down we go. Now, what do we decide? 400 or 500? Whoa, not 4,000. I think we decided 500 was better. Okay, we got this one. We're gonna copy, paste. We're gonna oh, darn it. Great job, Prospero. Change it to a P. Let's try a uppercase P. There we go. Alright, copy. Paste. Drag it down. And we don't have to change anything on this one because it's another P. Copy. Paste. Drag it down. Change it to an R. There we go. The building is coming alive. Alright, that will finish upgrading. So we're going to finish that up. So, Mr. Stokes, that should finish up all of your buildings. They all have lettering on them now. I am going to look, because I can add logos and stuff like that, so I'm probably going to look into making a few more logos and whatnot. But we're going to jump back on over to, and adding those in. We're going to jump back on over to Prosperity Enterprises and work on the corporate headquarters for my totally not evil corporation. Love it, love it, love it. Get the change company mod. We can look into that. I'm not sure if I have it already or not. Let's see here. Options. Whoops. We're going to exit back to the main menu. And we'll look at that mod. Gonna look at the mod. Yes, we are. Look at you breaking all my mods, Lavandus. Alright. Change company. Alright, let's see. Change. Asset variation changer. That's pretty cool. Depot capacity company brand changer. Is this the one that you're talking about? Oh, this is pretty cool. Let's just edit the signs. That's pretty cool. That's actually really freaking cool. I might get that. My next, eventually we're going to have to do Blackwood City 3.0. And when we do Blackwood City 3.0, I'm going to detail it every step of the way. Every building is going to be detailed, every street. But yeah, because I didn't start getting into detailing until I did the second build on Blackwood City. Third row, second. Okay, let's look. All right, so 1, 2, 3, second. Okay, so this one, change company. Let's look at this mod. I feel like this is an extension to a mod that I already have, though. But we can play with it and see if it works. We're gonna play with it. Now, this is going to require a restart of Cities Skylines, everybody. So I need you to buckle in and hold on for me. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes to load. So give me a minute to do it. Because we have to restart the game in order to make the new mods take effect. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You didn't miss anything, kitten. I got a picture of my kitten on the on my screen with the pretty game crash tears. But we're just reloading the game. We downloaded a new mod and we're reloading the game. Do 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 do. And the Lord speaketh and said, "Let there be video games," and there were, and it was good. Nothing like a little blasphemy on a Tuesday, right?
Nothing to hide? Perfect. We checked anyway. Whether you're strolling through New Blackwood City or casually mentioning lag in chat, know that our enforcement agents are always nearby, just outside your peripheral vision or inside your search history. Their uniforms may blend in, but their loyalty doesn't. If they haven't spoken to you today, congratulations, you're still within parameters.
Yes, Mrs. Prospero trumping up my mods. Love it. I realized why everything was so loud. I accidentally had the volume on the PC turned up. I've turned it down. So make sure that you adjust your volume accordingly on the Twitch stream there, guys, because I just adjusted the volumes on the entire stream. So the game volumes are all going to be different, and the music and all of that. Right now there is no music because the game is still loading. But one of these days I'm going to actually get like some really good like banging ass music for the stream. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do that so I don't get copyright striked. It's one of the things that I lament the most about being a streamer is the inability to have background music while we game. I would love to share my music with you guys. Absolutely love it. And I just can't figure out the best way to do it. So I would be willing to pay like a $20 a month subscription or whatever, like royalty fee for subscription to be allowed to like broadcast music, but sadly that's not a thing. Because every single artist wants their individual cut. So I just don't know how to get around it. So we just have to deal with the in-game or the royalty-free music that's put out by fellow streamers and stuff like that for now. Alright, so the game is loading. The mods are loading. Just give me 2 more minutes and we'll be back into our city here. But, yeah, like, cause like, there's like some really, really awesome music that I would love listening to when I'm not streaming. And, I would love to be able to play it on stream. Alright, here we go. New Blackwood City with new mods. For example, New Blackwood was a high resource cost warning. You could try to change that building. I might do that. I might do that. Do 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 dum do 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 do. Yeah, I agree, Stokes. I do. And so the argument is that they you know, everybody wants money in this world. That's all anybody is ever chasing. But there it goes. I almost had a panic attack. I was like, wait a minute. Why did this Stokes Firehouse lettering not appear? I almost got mad. It's nighttime. I want to see Clovis's building over here. There it is. God, that's awesome. Clovis is going to be so happy. I'm super, super stoked about that. That's beautiful. Okay. Came back here because I wanted to do some work. Now, well, first of all, this is not going to go. Executive Drive. Let's see here. What's the difference between walking down the street, blasting a band, and sitting here jamming while it's So the reason that they don't do it is because they say that, yeah, streamers are going to make money off of their content and their creation, their music. But reality, people don't go to the stream to listen to the music. They can listen to their music on YouTube. They could steal the music from any number of other places. Or listen to it on the radio. But the when they go to Twitch to like watch stuff, they're going to watch the streamers and the games and stuff like that. The music adds to the ambience, but it's not the main focus of what's going on. So I don't think that it should matter, but according to the way laws are written and everything, there's just no getting around it. Yep, I agree. I agree. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It'll be okay. Alright, we're going to do a thing here. We're going to do an image, guys. We're going to do an image. Test the mood, beautifying. Ugh. I mean, kind of, but not really. So we're going to do an image. Logo. We're not going to go for the transparent one. We're going to go for the regular one. Alright, and I want it to stay centered. Mod the high resource warning. Give me 2 minutes, Lavandus. I want to try and do this. I want to try this real quick. A little big. What do you guys think? Just too big. A little too big. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so you come into the district from this side, but I think I kind of want it facing the palace here. And it's flipped the wrong way. We gotta flip it. So I have to remember. No, that didn't work. So we're going to change this back to 90. And then we'll change this one. What's the opposite of 213 degrees? I think this is the angle at which this is turned. I feel like we gotta flip it over. Moving the Z and the X into Z, rotate on the Y. I think this is what I want. Nope. Zavina, thank you very much for your follow. Glad to have you. Welcome. Always glad to have new people in the chat. Are you a streamer? Do you enjoy Cities Skylines? Tell us about yourself. Almost now. I think this is the one I need. Nope. It's got a slight angle to it. I'm trying to figure it out. I think that's this one here. And I can't be sure because it might be that the ground is not level. Bring it up just... Oops. Took it down. I enjoy Skylines probably way too much. I used to stream Balatro. I'm not saying that right, I'm sure. Right on, right on. Do you still stream? You know what? Did I just raise that off the ground again? I did, didn't I? Great job, Prospero. You're just ruining everything here. By the way, when we went to commercial earlier, I was saying how much I hate commercials. And Mrs. Prospero she reminded me that I love commercials, and I should say that I love commercials. Mostly probably because she does commercials for our channel, so I forgot how to do the rotation on this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Yes. There we go. We threw our stamp on it. Balatro. Okay. Well, I'm glad to have you. Another raid, Mastermind. What's going on? Is it that time already? It is. It's almost 11. Mastermind, did you have a good raid? I mean, did you have a good stream, sir? Look at the Mastermind dropping the bombs, knocking everybody around on the chat. How goes it, Mastermind? Finished the game. Which game? The one that I've been watching you play for the last few weeks? I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. Oh, snap. Another oolong. So my oolong command is different than your oolong command, sir. It's a different chat command. But you know what? Trying to. Yep, okay. Right on. Okay. Not enough high resource cost. We require plastics. So let's come over here to our industry area. Industry manufacturing. We could change it from textiles to plastics. And see how it does. I don't think it'll make much of a difference because we got a lot going on. It's a big city, but the point was changing that commercial building. Ah. Let's see. Mixed housing. Where is... Not enough customers. Customers. Wizard Street. Oh, Wizard Street. I think Wizard Street's in Chester. Let me go look at it. Oh, look, Mastermind, that reminds me. Yes. I did do a thing in Chester for you. We're going to go head on over to Chester real quick and look at it. So, Mastermind, we actually redeveloped Chester last stream. Last time we streamed in Chester, we redeveloped the Chester area. Especially after we had that fire that burnt the city down. So, we took your area over here and we made Wizard Circle, and it's an entire neighborhood now. And we put a lake in the middle with a little creek that drains the lake out into the water over here. But we did Wizard Street, and it's a whole development over here now. So, I don't like that the name goes through here. I'll have to figure something out with that, but... It was, but now it's big. But yeah, we had this, we have Old Chester over here, and it burnt down one day. The whole city burnt down. And we ended up rebuilding we rebuilt the town, and we built this community over here. And we worked on some industry, and yeah, we got a nice little vibrant community now with a really, really cool Central Park scheme going on here. I'm particularly happy with this entrance into the city with the park here in the middle. I was thinking about making a tunnel that goes under it. So having the left-hand lane, the number 1 lane, if you're familiar with lane numbering system, taking the number 1 lane on both sides and continuing them as a tunnel that goes under straight to the other side, taking the right, taking down the 2 and 3 lanes, taking the 2 lane and the 3 lane, turning them into a 2-lane road right here with a tunnel that goes down the middle, and taking these down to 2. So I was considering doing that, but I haven't really pulled the trigger on that. I haven't decided yet. But look at all the people chilling in our park, in our central park. Coming to visit the parks and play. And I got inspiration from this off of Virginia Beach's Mount Trashmore. They have a big, huge hill that used to be a landfill. And the highway goes right past it. In this case, I decided to build it in the center of my highway and have the highway go around it. So, I really like this park. I think this is one of my favorite parts. The only downside is you know that if thank God it doesn't snow on this map, because if it did, the kids would try to sled down right into traffic like they do in Virginia Beach. So thank God it does. We don't get much snow on this map at all. But yep, that's the map, Mastermind. So exit to the main menu. Now we're just gonna load right back into New Blackwood again. So we're doing some detailing on all of our established cities and buildings. Yeah, not a problem. You know I don't mind. And if you ever want to purchase more property, all you got to do is hit the redeem button. I keep my redeem prices because I have a lot of different cities. I keep the redeems pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. I don't think that you should have to watch me for hours on end just so you can do a redeem. So now, I did get 2 pet the doggos earlier at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of those redeems right now. So that way, you know, because I can't pet them twice in the same moment. So we're going to go ahead and take a moment to pet the doggos. Time to pet the doggos! Oh my goodness, it's time to pet the doggies. Yes, it is. Oh, he needs a cookie. He's a good boy. He's a good puppy. Dina! He's a good doggy. Yes, you is. You a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, yes. He's a good boy. Come here, Dina. Oh yes, they was dying for love and attention. They needed the attention. They were missing it. They were missing their attention. Yes, they was. All right, go play. Go lay down. You need another one? Here. Here's a snack for the road. Go. Add it out. Oh snap! We have a building. Buying a company. Wizards of the Peninsula. Nice. Is it a tabletop gaming company? Good boy. Good boy. Add it out. Go lay down. Alright. Okay. Mastermind. Tell us about this company that you are redeeming, sir. And do you want it in the capital city of New Blackwood, or do you want it in Chester? Or would you like it on a peninsula city? Because I have a city that has a peninsula on it. I have Prosperity City. We haven't been to Prosperity City in a while on the stream. It might be. Wizards of Spain, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Love it. Let's see here. Put it in Prosperity City. Okay, we'll do that. We're gonna load game. We're gonna build you a business in Prosperity City. Ooh, Prosperity City safety. I forgot. Safety means that we were having trouble with the load file. So, and I managed to get it load after the fact. So we'll see if it loads. We'll see if it's a broken city or not. Click through all these. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. I had another redeem, and yes, redeemed a business. Buying another business, same city, call it Paladin's Plates. Oh my goodness. Alright, side by side. Okay, so, oh snap, we got a tornado that just ripped through my city. I didn't even see that. I'm sitting here shooting a breeze and there's a tornado that like wrecked part of our town here. Mastermind. So this is Prosperity City. Now I have this tourism recreational island over here that you can access through a tunnel. The tunnel goes under here and comes out over here. But for your city, for your business, do you want, I have a small commercial district here. I have a commercial beachfront right here. Thinking of like a very rural kind of beachfront. Look at all these gas stations. How do they stay in business? And then I have more of a like a medium density commercial district over here. And then we have the high-rise commercials. So where do you think that you would want the building? Probably Lavandis, probably. Alright, so yeah, we can do that. We'll look over here. Maybe we're going to do side-by-side buildings, maybe. I'm looking for a building that's got room for us to put a sign on the front of it, so that way everyone knows it's yours.
Your home, our future. Change is never easy, but it's always necessary, especially when your living room is in the way of progress. Thanks to Prosperity Enterprises' dynamic Urban Alignment Initiative. Your modest dwelling will soon make way for something even greater. A 7-lane efficiency conduit. You won't be losing a home. You'll be gaining a front row seat to history. From a government-approved relocation zone, of course.
Japanese radio tower. Oh, snap, Zay. Zay is in the chat. Everybody go check out Zay's channel. Someone give Zay a shout out. My broken... Zay, drop your link in my chat. Please, please, please do so. My shout out command is completely broken. I can't get it fixed. I keep trying to fix the algorithm that makes it do its thing, and it always messes up. Guys, click on the Zay game over there. If you click on his name in the Twitch chats, it absolutely will give you an option to follow. Do so. He is so much fun to hang out with in chat. How's it going, Zay? How is Atlanta? Hope you're doing well. Mastermind, do me a favor. Text me the name of both those businesses into Discord. Send me a Discord message of both the names, so that way once I find the building, I can put them in. Let's see. Or maybe it's a special building. Yeah, we'll have to look.
Commercial! Commercial!
Break for 30 seconds.
So, how's it going? Beyonce weekend is over. My feet hurt. My throat hurts. My spirit is full. I'm satisfied. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you had a good time. I really, really am. It makes me happy. Maybe it's an office building. Okay, let's go look at the office buildings. There we go. How about this one, Mastermind? What do you think? Overlooking all the peons. Oh, that's good stuff right there. I don't think I have the Japanese building. You know what? You know what we could do? Because I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, we could always build the castle. We could always build the castle and make it a particularly well-known website. Castle. Oh my goodness. Yes, this was I built this one early in my Cities Skylines designs. So every single floor, the 10th floor is dedicated to gaming rooms. It's the world's most exclusive D&D high-rise. All right, hold on. I gotta find you a building. Hold on. It is important to me. Because he did say medium density. Oh, Zay! Zay! I'm not playing an RPG game! That's to make my character when I'm playing Skyrim take off all their armor. You're killing me. I gotta. You just want to see a naked man? Oh my goodness, hey. No. Control yourself. All right, next time I play Skyrim, which actually might be tonight, I will get in a fight. I will take all my armor off before the fight starts, and I will caption it. I will screen capture it and send it to you. But I should warn you, I play with female characters. I very, very seldomly play with a male character. But so you might be looking at some female booty. Oh, this is an interesting building. It's just a little too big. Yeah, I was afraid of that. The backside wouldn't quite fit. We could, yeah. I need to find a Discord to post the pics. I have a Discord, exclamation point Discord, but I would, last week this guy came into the yarn shop with the outfit he made, and I helped him add sparkles. I was so pumped. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Zay, the only thing I would say is I'm not sure I have a not safe for work channel in the Discord. So if it is something that is not safe for work, maybe just shoot it in a DM. Oh, he was also doing Beyonce. Well, everyone's doing Beyonce then. Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, exclamation point Discord will drop the Discord info in the chat, and then you can totally post whatever you want to post in there. And everybody will be able to see you in all your Beyonce wonderfulness. That's a big building. Join the Discord. You're welcome to join the Discord there, Kitten. You can use the same link. The link is usable by anybody. Sir, I have a plan. Yeah, but check this out. I'm going to build a tabletop gaming area right up here with a little door on the side. So that way people can like play games up here on the top too. What you think? It kind of looks like a castle. Fix my zoning. I might actually build you a parking garage, to be honest. You might, a business this big, you might need parking. There you go. Parking. Alright, Mastermind. What was the name of your two buildings? Is the Discord link not working? Oh, no, it's working. Oh, snap. It's picture time, everybody. It's picture time. Here we go. Coming on over here into the Discord. Oh, snap. Look at that handsome fella. Look at that handsome fella right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm loving it, loving it. Got the Tennessee belt on and everything. You looking good there, Zay. Looking good. Gotta say. I'll put this back to where it belongs. I know I said all snap and the dog. I usually say that right before it's time to play with the dogs. And he's like, oh, it's time for more love, Daddy. It's time for more cookies. Love me, Daddy. Love me. What? What? It's not time for that. Yes. Yes, Zay. Absolutely. The woof woofs? Yes. You know I gotta feed my dogs. My dogs. Alright, Mastermind said something. I think he said Wizards of the Peninsula right here. And I forget what the name of the other company was. But we're gonna kind of like bunch them in here. Mastermind, what color do you like? Is it? So, there's Pet the Doggos, and that's a 50-point redeem. And that gives them the little milk bone, but if you want to give them the big bones, I have big bones for them. And the big bones are the 200 one, but you have to, I think you just have to do the 100 twice. Because for whatever reason, the 200 one is missing, and I don't know why. So, if you want to do bits for 200, then you can absolutely give them a really big bone. He's over here begging for it now because he heard me talking about it. No, you had milk bones. Oh, snap. That's the, was that bits or was that channel points? That's channel points. That's prosperity points. It's 200 bits. 200 bits. But I'll give him a milk bone. How about that? Especially for 500. For 500 points, they can definitely have some milk bones. Come here. Good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. But the really big ones, I get those from the dollar store, and they're like $1 each, and they're really, yeah. All right, getting back to this, select an item. We're gonna select this item. We're gonna add it in. Mastermind, you need to send me like a logo, a wizard logo or something. Send me a little image that I can add to your sign. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna do Wizard of the Peninsula. Am I spelling that right? Is there 2 N's? Peninsula. Is that correct? Chat, help me out. I cannot spell. For the love of God. Alright, and this is going to mess us up. There we go. So we're going to bring this... Whoops, not that way. Come on up. Let the letters rise. Ooh, that's gonna fit in there so nicely. Almost as if it was planned. Mastermind, what color do you like for your sign? You can't, and that's perfect. You can't really tell that it's like not there. I know there's a way that you can optical illusion them to being 3D, but I'm still figuring out the regular thing. Alright, he's got an image that he wants to add. Let's see here. Is it a good image? Oh, it is. Alright, we're going to... We need to download this image. So we're going to download it, save image as... We're going to send it right on over to the logos. Mastermind. And then... the atlas. So we need to go... Yes, your stream image, of course. Of course. Why would we use anything other than your stream logo? So, we're going to add your stream logo in for your wizard building here. Mastermind, before I add it in, can I get... What color do you want your letters to be? What color is your sign, sir? I got yellow, I got green, I got turquoise, I've got indigo. do 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 do. Marengo Gray. Do 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 do. You can tell I like blue. I just default to blue. Make it a surprise. Okay, surprise him. We're gonna go with gold. I'm just kidding. We're not going with gold. Most of the time, the sunlight will be on the back side of the building. I wonder if we could make it match the front doors right here so it looks kind of copperish. Oh, that's interesting. I can make it clear. That's kind of neat. Look, I made it match the doors. It totally doesn't blend in well with the brick building, though. Or for the stonework. We could make it black. Do 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 do. You like black? Yes, it matches our soul. Sleep is for the weak, mastermind. We have coffee. Have some coffee. Zay says when you go black. Alright, the only problem with black is it doesn't light up well at night. We get some wow colors going on here. We'll have it epic purple. All right, mastermind, you go take care of the wife. Give her love, hugs and kisses for the babies. I look forward to seeing the kids this weekend. Why does Wizards have two? It doesn't. Wizards, you are mistaken. It does not have two Z's. Eyes must be playing tricks on you. Wizards of the Peninsula. What was the other thing he said? He said he wanted something else too. Wizards of the Peninsula. And another one, call it Paladin's Plates. So maybe they sell some plate mail there. Maybe Wizards of the Peninsula is going to have like this big building. And then we're going to build like a tiny building over here. Alright. And look at all the players that came to fill up the parking lot. We're squashing buildings, all for the glory of the Empire. Control Shift W, this one. Copy this. Control Shift W, this one.
Warning has been issued regarding rising levels of contaminants in the water supply. At this time, all
Nope,
citizens
it's not going to
are
let me.
cease using tap water. You are suffering from
Alright, let's see here. Chat is paused. Let's go down because we have 9 new messages. Paladin's plates, Paladin's plates, Paladin's plates. Everybody's telling me that it's Paladin's plates. They sell cookware. They make the building a church if you can. It would be funny. We can do that. I think I have a church. I think I have a church. Yes, I do. Do a hearse building? Yeah. I don't know if it'll fit in here, though. The cemetery building would work. It actually would work very well for the aesthetic that I know he's going for.
Now entering thick digital gates. Prepare for sensory overload.
There we go. This one we're gonna have to actually do some like hardcore detailing for this. This one needs some detailing. Yes, it does. There we go. Do, do, do. Perfect. We're gonna leave that undone. I think I'm gonna put a parking lot right here. I think we're putting in a manual parking lot here.
They're not spying, they're anticipating. The Prosperity Behavioral Assurance Corps, the PBAC or Payback, doesn't spy. They pre-understand. These noble chat custodians and civic silhouettes ensure your tone remains patriotic, your punctuation remains appropriate, and your timing strategic. If you've ever felt compelled to delete your own comment before pressing send, that's their love, keeping you safe.
Really got to flatten out this land before I do this. It's a bit better. I don't think we have room, however, to do another row. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. You deal with the cards you are dealt. Do 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 do. You know, if we put it right here, we could put some going across the top up here too. But it's okay. I think this is perfect just like this. We come back down to our net lanes. Alright, our pathways are like our pedestrian paths and stuff. Perfect. They did. They snapped. I should draw the sidewalks first before I try to do this part, though. Excuse me. Ah! No! I downloaded a new mod, not InfoLoom. Where is it? I downloaded a mod that made it easier to see with this on. and it killed my parking lot. Alright, we'll just do it a different way. We're gonna do it a different way. I did not configure it, no, I need to. I downloaded all the mods while I was online earlier in the day, and then I went to bed and took a nap. And then I got up from the nap and I grilled steak, and here I am. Now that it's nighttime, we could light up this sign real quick. We're going to light it to a level of 1. Yes. Excellent. Now, there is a way to make it so the lighting only comes on at certain times of the day. But it requires coding, and it's not something I feel comfortable playing with right now. So maybe one day I'll work out the lighting coding, but not today. Oh my gosh. Tornadoes everywhere. I also saw a mod that plays with the disaster settings and lets you bring them. So it's not quite like ready for the game, but when it happens, we're totally doing it. But in the meantime, guys, my eyeballs are swimming. I've been holding it in, trying to wait for the next break. But it's not going to wait any longer. I gotta go let some water out. If I don't let some water out, I'm gonna drown. So, quick BRB. You know what? Mrs. Prospero just informed me she's going to bed, so I'm gonna go tuck her in. It's gonna be just a minute or two longer. So, quick BRB. Thank you for your patience, and I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Don't forget to hit the buttons and tell the algorithms we're doing a great job. And don't forget to check out Don't Call Me Kitten, or I mean Don't Call Me Steph's channel. Don't forget to check out Zay's channel. Don't forget to check out Gray Noise, and don't forget to check out Lishi Live, who rated us earlier, and Mastermind as well. Make sure you check out their channels. Lots of channels. Go check them out. They're all great streamers. Lots of fun. I'm going to go use the restroom and tuck the wifey into bed. And then we'll get back to building some custom buildings for people.
broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Alright, I'm back. I am back and settling in. Alright. And I've got coffee on board too now. Alright, Paladin plates. Uh-oh. $200 Yes. Oh, I just tucked those doggies in too. Let me go get them. Oh, snap. It's puppy cookie time. Oh, let's come over here, because I don't want you turning off my computer. God forbid I should be able to get my mouse out of the game. Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. It's just killing me. Alright, let's see here. Alrighty. Somebody redeemed 200 bits to give the dogs a bone. So it's time to give them a bone. It's puppy doggy bone time. Look at these big bones. Oh my goodness, it's the big bones. Oh my goodness, it's the big bones. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. It's so exciting to get the big bone. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh my goodness. Alright, and Athena too. Here we go, Athena. Here we go. Oh, what a good girl. Alright, the bones have been had. Kitten, thank you very much for the doggy bones. They very much appreciate them. They were starving to death. They were absolutely starving to death. These doggies have not been fed at all stream long. It doesn't matter the fact that we gave them 50 million milk bones already. There we go. Alright, the doggies have been satiated with their bones, and they are loving them. They are on the floor, and they are making messes with them as we speak. So, thank you very much for your 200 bits. The bits go towards the purchase of more dog bones. So, they are priced at exactly the cost of the bone. So, it doesn't line my pockets. It literally just makes the dogs happy. That's what they're there for. Alright, enough crinkly noise. Alright, we get back to our city building here. Assume my position of sloth. The throne of sloth. I'm going to switch back to city building mode. Alright. Paladin plates is what he said. So we're going to put that in here. So Control Shift W. Now we do have to do gold for this one because, I mean, it's a paladin. Like, why wouldn't it be like a holy golden light? Increase all budgets to 150. Lavandis, we can look at that. I think it might already be. This was a city you had a heavy hand in helping develop. Alright, hold on. One thing at a time. I know everybody wants to have their hand in the city. Give me a minute. Paladins. Plates. Alright, we're going to cut this down to 75 instead of 100. Oh, we might have to put one on either side of this, to be honest. That's okay. Morning, Paula Truck. How are you? Good to have you on board. All is well, I hope. There we go. Perfect. Still alive? Good. That's how I prefer my viewers. I prefer my viewers to be alive. I get that you said though, but you said paladins. You said that it looked cool though, and then but I for some reason in my brain the first time I read it as looks cool thug. I like this though. I hope Mastermind's happy with these buildings. Also having an interest in commercial stuff. I'm thinking of combining commercial block with a new mod and set it to sell steel in paladin plates. Yes. The gamers need sustenance up here, I think. They could have competitive events up here. Competitive tabletop gaming events. And do we have a stage of any kind? There we go. Now you got competitive tabletop gaming with the food and stuff, and you can have like a panel, and he can give directions to the players, and yeah. All right. Hopefully that pleases Mastermind and is worthy of his purchase. There is one final thing that we need to do. Go into our atlas for logos. I need to open the folder. There is a way to do this. Resume game. Cancel out of this. Cancel this. Control Shift W. Select an item. Import and load. I think this is the button.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing
Feeling unsure about your mood today? Let our compliance companion help you recalibrate with soothing reminders like you are valued, you are visible, you are very, very replaceable. Our patented whisper reassurance ensures emotional stability, workplace harmony, and state-sanctioned clarity, all from the comfort of your monitored home.
Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city.
There's a way that you can get it to open the folder that you need. Right everywhere. Here we go. Yes, yes. Okay, so we need to go to the sprites folder. That opens up my sprites folder with the images that I need. Then I need to go to right click on this folder. I'm going to open in a new window.
Break for 30 seconds.
Stream logos. Mastermind's logo is added in. Close it out. Close that out. Refresh all sprites. One logo coming right up. Control Shift right. Click here. Add a new look. Or you know what? We're gonna make it easy. We're just gonna copy this one. Copy. Paste. Instead of a text, it's now an image. Logos, image, Mastermind. And Mastermind's stream logo is now in the game. We're going to double the size of his image. We're going to triple the size of his image. There we go. And now we're going to bring it forward. But you know what? I have an idea. I think I might just make it take up this whole area down here. So let's go ahead and bring it back down again. We're going to just cover up an entire window. All right. Mastermind's logo is in the game. How cool is that? Can it have less border? It's the way that his logo is designed is the reason it's showing up that way. His logo without lighting is different. So let me show you. Without the lighting, without the lighting, that's his logo. White border around it, red in the background with the dark color. With the lighting, however, and keep in mind it's dark because it's the time of day that we have right now. You can't edit the border. Well, the border around it is part of his logo, is what I'm saying. The original image, let me show you guys the original image. Well, it's his logo, man. It's his logo. He might edit it in the future, and if he does, he can update me with the updated logo, but I mean, it's his logo, so I'm not going to change his logo. That'd be like me stepping on his toes. I can't do that. Now, what we need to do is we need a stairway to get downstairs. Or a door or something. I can do that. Now we have rooftop access. Perfect.